Live at 6, this is 13 News Now.
If you think it's cold, think again. A blast of Arctic air is sweeping over us tonight. Just take a look at those temperatures outside.
All right, temperatures will struggle to get this warm tomorrow. Check it out. Today's low this morning was 37 degrees. Tomorrow, just 21 degrees, and that's not even factoring in the blistery winds. Evan, pretty cold.
That's right, it will be. We're talking wind chills in the single digits in some spots tomorrow morning. Air temperatures in the teens and 21 officially at the airport. Again, temperatures outside right now in the mid 30s, some low 30s showing up on the map. So we're already getting set to drop back into the 20s in Williamsburg, Newport News and Melfa. And we're close to that in Hampton right now, 32 degrees, 33 in Suffolk, 34 in Virginia Beach and Chesapeake, and 36 down in Elizabeth City. So as we go through the overnight hours, those winds will pick up. Temperatures will continue to drop. So by 7 o'clock, wind chills already in the mid-20s. We'll be dropping down into the teens and some single digits by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And it's a good thing that the kids are out of school because it'll be a brutal, brisk morning tomorrow morning. 6 degrees, that wind chill in Richmond, 9 in Newport News and Franklin, and 8 degrees is what it will feel like to exposed skin in Emporia. And through the day, despite sunshine, we're not looking at wind chills to really go much higher than the upper teens to low 20s. So it is going to be a blustery day tomorrow. In addition, with those winds coming in out of the north, we could see a few Bay effect snow showers right along the Chesapeake Bay. I'll talk much more about that and have the 7-day forecast coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Evan. In these freezing temperatures, remember to bring your pets inside. There are laws against long-term tethering, that is, without factoring in the cold. You'll also need to keep food and water inside so they don't harden. And don't leave your pets in your vehicles. It can get as cold as a refrigerator.
About heating your home during this frigid weather. Well, to save money while staying warm, the Department of Energy recommends you cover drafty windows. When you go to bed, turn the thermostat down 10 to 15 degrees. That alone will save you 10% a year. Finally, turn down the temperature of your water heater to the warm setting. Water heating accounts for about 18% of the energy you consume.
Get your phone or tablet out. We want to know when you think it will snow. I think we could get a little bit this weekend.
My money is on mid-February. Tell us what you think right now at 13newsnow.com/vote. 13 News Now reporter Jemmy Lee hit the streets and asked the same question.
The frigid temperatures are a sure sign of winter.
It's freezing. Very cold.
While many are bundled up in heavy coats, hats, and gloves, others, like Jazz Lawrence, are taking in all the chills.
I hate spring and summer. I just went on a Twitter rant about this.
For those who like the cold, they're just waiting for the one thing we've been missing: snow.
Evelyn Moore, I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
All my life I lived there, and there's lots and lots of snow there. Lots.
So we asked people passing by, when do you think Hampton roads will finally see some snow-covered streets?
Here, it's not going to snow. I mean, this is just snow flurries. Little flurries coming down. That's all.
I don't know. I would say within the next 3 weeks. That's my prediction.
I'm gonna say February 2nd.
Why December 31st? Just keep us on the edge going into the new year.
I have a bold prediction. You ready?
Okay. March?
I think it's going to be March 3rd.
Why March 3rd?
Because I'm a baseball coach and that's when we start the season, so that's usually how it goes.
Gotcha. All
so,
right. Well,
thank you so much.
Luck.
Have a blessed holiday.
Hey, we want to keep these predictions going. Tell us when you think snow will finally hit the ground here in Hampton Roads. Just head to our Facebook page and let us know. In downtown Norfolk, I'm Jemmy Lee, 13 News Now.
All right, the results of our poll are in. Most of you think we'll see our first snow in late January.
Right now, more twists and turns in the already chaotic delegate race. A vote in the 94th district in Newport News could swing the balance of power. But today's meeting to decide the winner was delayed because Democrat Shelley Simons is calling foul after that close recount against Republican David Yancey. Nico Clemens is on top of the race.
They're making their voices heard.
We need to know what's in black and white
will stand.
The battle for the 94th District House of Delegates seat is not over yet. Shelley Simon's supporter standing in front of Delegate David Yancey's office in Newport News Wednesday morning with signs echoing a similar message.
My concern is that the rules of the State Board of Elections were not followed.
The State Board of Elections is postponing a name drawing to decide the winner of the 94th District race between Republican David Yancey and Democrat Shelley Simons. Her campaign says they are filing a motion for reconsideration, asking that last week's 3-judge decision be suspended.
Who is going to rule the process? The State Board of Elections? Or is it just going to go to judges? And if it's just going to go to judges, what is the purpose of a recount?
In a 66-page court filing, Simons and her attorneys called the panel decision a clear legal error. Newport News Vice Mayor Tina Vick.
Because the citizens have a right to select their leader, it needs to be the citizens and not a draw of luck.
November's election shrunk the Republican 66-34 majority in the House to a 51-49 edge. A Simons victory would split party control 50-50. The chairman of the Board of Elections tweeted a statement Tuesday night saying, in part, any substantive concerns regarding the election or recount should be resolved before a random drawing is conducted.
When people sign off on ballots, that is the end of it. Those are the rules.
I spoke to Simons over the phone earlier. She's not making any comments on the rally. I also spoke to Yancey's legislative aide. She says that they're not making any comments today as well. We are, of course, following this story and will bring you any new information once it becomes available. In Newport News, I'm Nico Clemens, 13 News Now.
But this entire process has people on both sides upset and a little confused. Let's break down everything that has happened so far. On Election Day, November 7th, Republican David Yancey was declared the winner by just 12 votes. On December 20th, after the State Board of Elections reviewed ballots, that number dropped to just 10 votes. And that's when the Democrat, Shelley Simons, demanded a recount. On December 19th, election officials ruled on that recount, giving Simons a 1-vote lead. That's when Yancey challenged that final count. And it all came down to this ballot. You can see the voter filled in the bubbles for both Yancey and Simons and then crossed out Simons' bubble. A 3-judge panel ruled the very next day, December 20th, that the ballot should be counted for Yancey, bringing him dead even with Simons. A Simons win would evenly split the House between Republicans and Democrats, something that hasn't happened in nearly 20 years. As soon as the winner is decided, you can expect a push alert on your phone from the 13 News Now app. Download it for free right now from the App Store or Google Play.
Are you merging properly? Many of us think you're supposed to move over and get in line when a lane is about to end in traffic. But what you may think is the polite move is actually slowing things down for everyone. VDOT officials say improper merging is backing things up, leading to more braking. Instead, drivers should always use any open lane for as long as they can. That creates what they call a smoother zipper merge. Our Philip Townsend can elaborate.
VDOT officials say the best method is to use as much of that lane as you can. And if you're one of the ones that's already merged over, leave a significant gap in front of you so that people can merge over. Create that zipper.
Now, our partners at the Virginian Pilot report that VDOT is testing a digital sign system in Charlottesville that will direct drivers to take advantage of all open lanes. If it works, we could see something similar here in Hampton Roads.